As our northern climate descends in temperature, our abundance of natural water begins to form into ice, obviously. But as all 944 of New Hampshire's lakes begin to freeze, a couple classic questions popped into my head. This video is going to go over some pretty elementary thermophysics, but I found myself in a bit of a explain like I'm 5 moment as I was looking at a nearby freezing lake. Why do lakes freeze from the top when warm air rises and the surface has the most warm exposure from the sun? Well, once water reaches 40 degrees Fahrenheit, it begins to become less dense and expands, which is why pipes burst in the winter when they become frozen. But it's also the reason ice floats. The ice cubes in your glass are not as dense as the liquid water, therefore differently affected by gravity. The heavier water gets pulled down underneath the ice, so the ice floats on top. So in the example of a lake, dense water gets pulled to the bottom as the cool, less dense water rises to the top. This forms a constant cycle of cold water on top and warmer water on the bottom. Once the water on top gets cold enough and freezes over into a large sheet of ice, it also acts as an insulator from the cold air, a blanket if you will. And even though the blanket is made of ice, it still protects it from the sub-freezing temperatures above and helps to trap some of the heat radiating from the Earth itself. This little Goldilocks zone underneath the ice is also what allows fish to live through the winter. It's not a very profound thought or explanation, but one that seemed so obvious that I had never actually taken the time to understand it.